Hello students, welcome to the third lecture on the lecture series on approximation and simplification. So previously we have covered all the basic concepts and types of problems that are usually involved in this topic, that is approximation and simplification, and usually being asked in various competitive exams. And we also did in the last lecture some exercise problems, okay, to sharpen all those concepts. So what we'll do in this class is we'll do more exercise problems so that we could get a better grip at all those concepts, okay, and we can utilize that kind of grip on the upcoming exams. Okay, so let's go forward and start this lecture. So this will be the third lecture in the lecture series on approximation and simplification, and we'll be covering up more exercise problems. So let's start with problem number 1. So if an apple costs 0.97 rupees, okay, so and you buy 3 apples, then approximately how much will you spend? Okay, so what we need to do, so 1 apple is equal to apple costs 0.97. So 3 apples cost how much? 0.97 into 3, right? So this will be equal to what? 2 point, it will be equal to 2.91. Okay, so this much amount of rupees, so this much rupees will cost. So what we want to do is we want to approximate how much I will have to spend. Okay, so basically what I want to do is I want to approximate it into the nearest integer value, right? So for this one, in order to see the nearest integer value, what we want to do is we want to approximate it up to the nearest integer value. So how we can do it? By approximating all the decimal parts. So how we can approximate all the decimal parts? What we see is we see the first decimal number, that is 9 here. Okay, so see 9 is greater than 5 or 9 is less than 5. If 9 is greater than 5, so this implies that what will happen is we have to add 1 to the integer value. So since 9 is greater than 5, so what we have to do, we have to approximate it up to 3. Okay, so it will be approximately equal to 3.00. Okay, so I'll be approximately spending what? 3 rupees. Okay, so if we buy 3 apples at about 1 rupees each, then we'll spend approximately 3, that is about 3 rupees. Okay, let's see problem number 2. So you are reading a book with what? 287 pages, and you have read 152 pages so far. Okay, so approximately how many pages are left for you to read? Total number of pages. So total number of pages is equal to what? 287. And how many number of pages that we have read? So we have read, so number of pages read is equal to what? 152, right? So 287 minus 152, that is equal to what? So it will be equal to 35. So 135. So approximately 135 pages are remaining. Okay, so this much amount. So let's see the solution. That is step 1. So total number of pages is equal to this much. Read pages is equal to 152. So remaining pages will be what? 287 minus 152. That is equal to nothing but 135. So approximately 135 pages are left. So let's see problem number 3. A car travels 157 miles on a full tank. Okay, of what? 12 gallons, right? So if you have approximately 7.5 gallons left, then how far can you roughly estimate you will be able to travel? So to determine how far the car can travel on a certain amount of gas, we'll first need to determine the car's miles per gallon efficiency. Okay. So step 2 is what? First determine the car's MPG, that is miles per gallon. So miles traveled by gallons used. So that will be equal to what? 157 by 12, that is equal to this much. So per gallon it can travel 13.08 mile. So the mileage of the car is what? 13.08 miles approximately. So by rounding it up to the nearest integer value, how we can do it? So we have 13.08, right? So here in the first decimal place we have 0, right? So that is less than what? 5. So what we need to do is we need to keep 13.00, that is equal to 13. So approximately it goes 13 miles. Okay. So now if you have 7.5 gallons left, then MPG into gallons left. So 13.08 into 7.5, that will be equal to what? 98.1. So approximately it will be equal to 98.00 miles. Okay, because what? Because 1 is less than 5, so we'll approximate it up to 91. Okay, so roughly estimate that you will be able to travel about what? 98.1 miles or 98 miles. Let's go forward with problem number 4. So approximately calculate 3.78 into 6.42 plus 2.15 into 4.98, right? So calculate the product first. So 3.78 into 6.42 is approximately equal to 2.307876. So 2.15 into 4.98 is equal to what? Is approximately equal to 11.737. So adding the results. So adding these two, what will be left with us is 35.0446. Then approximately up to 2 decimal place, what it will be the answer? So since 4 in the third decimal place is less than 5, so up to 3 it will be equal to what? 35.04. Up to 2, okay, it will be 04. And if up to 3, then it will be 35.045. Okay, because 6 here is greater than 5, right? So let's see problem number 5. So approximately calculate 9.57 divides 3.28 minus 7.24 divided by 2.89. Okay, what is it equal to? Okay, so calculating the divisions first, because we will use BODMAS rule, right? BODMAS rule. That is, we see for brackets first, then we evaluate. Since we have got two brackets, so we need to evaluate them first. So inside bracket, what we need to see? We need to see for further brackets. Are there any? No. So what we need to see? We need to see for further exponents. Are there any? No. So are there any divisions? Yes. So we'll solve them first. So dividing 9.75 with 9.57 with 3.28, we are left with 2.915, right? And dividing by 2.89 to 7.24, what we are left with is 2.5078. Okay, so now since we have did all the divisions, then we have simplified the brackets. Now we leave for what? Multiplication. Are there any? No. Are there any addition? No, only subtraction, right? So we go for that subtraction. So 2.9152 minus 2.5078 is approximately equal to what? 0.4074. So approximately what? 9.57 divides 3.28. So 9.24 by 2.89, that is equal to what? So this is 0.4078. So this should be the correct answer. Let's see problem number 6. So solve for x in the equation 2x plus 4x is equal to 10. So this implies that what? 6x is equal to 10. So this implies that x is equal to 10 by 6. So this will be equal to 5 into 2 by 3 into 2. So this will be equal to 5 by 3 by cancelling the 2 in the numerator and denominator. Okay, so that is what we have left. Okay, so equation is what? Equation is 2x plus 4x is equal to 10. So solving equation with the related variables constant, that is 6x is equal to 10. So this implies that divide 10 by 6, so it will be 5 by 3. What will be left with us is, because it is 5 into 2 and this is 3 into 2, right? And we cancel 2 from the numerator and denominator respectively. So solve for y in the equation 3y minus 7 is equal to 2y minus 2y plus 5. Okay, so what we can do is we can take y in the left hand side. So 3y minus 2y minus 7 is equal to what? 5. So this implies that, let's take this 7 to the right hand side. So 3y minus y 2y is equal to what? It is y. So it will be equal to 5 plus 7. That will be equal to 13, right? So 13 will be the correct answer for this. So in order to solve for y in this equation, so let's verify whether actually y is equal to 13 is a solution for this or not. So let's see the LHS side. So 3 into 13 minus 7, that is equal to what? 39 minus 7, that is equal to what? 32, right? Let's see the right hand side. So it is what? So 2 into 13. Okay, so 3 into 13 is 39 minus 7 is this much. Okay, so 7 plus 5 is equal to actually 12, right? Yeah, so I have made a silly mistake here. So answer will be what? LHS will be 3 into 12 minus 7, that is equal to 36 minus 7 is equal to 29. So then 2y plus 5 is equal to what? 2 into 12 plus 5. is equal to 24 plus 5, that is equal to 29. Okay, so since these two values are same, so we can also verify that 12 will be the actual solution for this kind of equation, that is 3y minus 7 is equal to 2y plus 5. So let's see the solution. So step 1 is what? Given equation 3y minus 7 is equal to 2y plus 5. So start by getting all the terms y on one side. So what we did was we took 2y to the left hand side and we got all the constant or rated variables to the right hand side. Then what we did was 3y minus 2y minus 7 is equal to 2y minus 2y plus 5. So which simplify y minus 7 is equal to 5. Okay. Then adding y minus 7 plus 7 is equal to 5 plus 7. So this implies that y is equal to 12. So y is equal to 12 will be the correct answer. Okay. So y minus 7 plus 7 is equal to 5 plus 7. So y is equal to 12 will be the answer. Okay. So let's go forward with problem number 8. So solve for z in the equation 4z plus 3 is equal to 2 into 2z plus 1. Okay. So this implies that what? 4z plus 3 is equal to 4z plus 2. So how we can solve this? Okay. So the solution can never exist. Tell me how? Because if we try to put this to the left hand side, so it will be what? So 4z minus 4z plus 3, right? Plus 3 is equal to 2. So this implies that it will be equal to 0 plus 3 is equal to 2. So this implies that 3 is equal to 2. So this is never possible. Okay. Never possible. So there is no solution. So no solution to this equation. Okay. So this will be the correct answer. That is, there is no solution. Okay. So distribute 2 into the right hand side of the equation, that is 2 into 2z is equal to 4z and 2 into 1 is equal to 2. So 4z plus 3 is equal to 4z plus 2. Okay, then 4z minus 4z plus 3 is equal to 4z minus 4z plus 2. So resulting is this. So the variables have cancelled out, leaving a statement that is not true. This is never true, right? So this means the original equation has no solution. So no solution will be the correct answer. So let's go forward with problem number 9. So simplify the equation 3x plus 2 into x minus 4 is equal to 2 into 2x minus 5 minus 3. Okay. So what we want to do is we want to simplify this. So 3x plus 2 into x is equal to 2x minus 2 into 4 is equal to 8. So this will be equal to 4x minus 2 into 5 is equal to 10 minus 3. So this will be equal to 4x minus 13, right? So this implies that in the LHS what we will be having is 5x minus 8. So solving it further, x, so keeping the x values to the left hand side. So 5x minus 4x minus 8 is equal to 4x minus 4x minus 13. So this will be 0, right? So this implies that this will be x minus 8 is equal to minus 13. So this implies that x minus 8 plus 8 is equal to minus 13 plus 13 plus 8. Okay. So this will be equal to what? So this implies that x is equal to, so 8 it will be 5, right? So minus 5. So x is equal to minus 5 is a solution. Okay. So simplifying it by this method, okay, by keeping the x values to the left hand side and all the known values or rated values to the right hand side, we are left with x is equal to minus 5. So let's see the step-by-step solution. So distribute the terms inside the parenthesis, that is 3x plus 2x minus 8 is equal to 4x minus 10 minus 3. So combine the like terms on the both the sides of the equation. So 3x plus 2x minus 8 is equal to 4x minus 13, right? So 5x minus 8 is equal to 4x minus 13. So move the 4x term to the left hand side by subtracting 4x from both the sides. So 5x minus 4x minus 8 is equal to minus 13. So x minus 8 is equal to minus 13. So move the minus 8 to the right side by adding 8 to both the sides. So x is equal to what? Minus 13 plus 8. So the solution to the equation is what? X is equal to minus 5. Let's see problem number 10. So simplify the equation 2 into 3x minus 4 is equal to 3 into 2x plus 1 minus 5, right? So distributing the terms inside the parenthesis, 2 into 3x minus 2 into 4 is equal to what? 3 into 2x plus 3 into 1 minus 5. So it will be equal to what? So this implies that 2 into 3x is equal to 6x. So it will be minus 8 is equal to 6x plus 3 minus 5. Okay. As you can see, 6x minus 6x minus 8 is equal to 6x minus 6x plus 3 minus 5 is equal to what? Minus 2, right? So it will be minus 2. So this implies that minus 8 is equal to minus 2. Okay, so this is never possible, right? So also for this case, it is never true. Okay, so no solution exists. So no solution exists. Okay, so this will be the correct answer. So again, distributing the terms inside the parenthesis this, so we are left with this value, right? So combining the like terms, we are left with this, so it will be minus 8 is equal to minus 2. So there is no solution, okay, because it leads to a contradiction or not meaningful statement. Okay. So let's see problem number 11. So if the square of a number x is 49, okay, if x square is equal to 49, so this implies that what is x? So x is equal to what? We can use the concept of, quadratic equations. Right? So how we can use it? We can use use the Sridharacharya formula. Sridharacharya formula. Okay, so what is it? So it is x is equal to minus b plus or minus root over of d whole by 2a. So d is what? So d is equal to b square minus 4ac. Okay, here we have, so this implies we can also write it as what? X square minus 49 is equal to 49 minus 49. So this implies that x square minus 49 is equal to 0. So this implies that x square minus plus 0x minus 49 is equal to 0. So we can see that b is equal to 0, c is equal to minus 49. So evaluating this, what we are left with is minus b, that is equal to 0, plus or minus root over of, so minus 4 into a, that is equal to 1 into 49, minus 49, okay, whole by 2. So it will be equal to what? 4 into 49 by 2 square root plus or minus. So it will be equal to what? 7 into 2 by 2 plus or minus. Okay, so one answer will be plus 7 and another will be minus 7. So these are the roots here. Okay, so the value that satisfy this one, so or the square of a number x is 49, then x will be equal to either plus 7 or minus 7. Okay, these are the two values. So if the square of a number is x equal to 49, then the equation x square equal to this. So taking the square root on both the sides, what we are left with is x is equal to plus 7 or minus 7, as we have already evaluated right here. Okay, so x can be 7 or minus 7. So let's see problem number 12. So a cube has a volume of 27 cubic units. So a cube is equal to 27. Okay, so we can see that, let's factorize 27. So a cube is equal to what? 2, not 2, it is 3 cube, right? That is equal to 9 into 3. 9 is equal to 3 square. 3 square into 3, that is equal to 3 cube. Okay, we can write it as this. This implies that a is equal to 3. Okay, so you must be wondering, maybe minus 3 is the answer, but no. Minus 3 whole cube will become what? 9 into minus 3, that is equal to minus 27. Okay, so that is not the case. So this will be not the case. So let's go forward with the step-by-step solution. So step 1 says that for a cube, the volume V is given by B is equal to S cube, where S is the length of one side. Okay, given V is equal to 27 cubic units, S cube is equal to what? 27. So taking the cube root on both the sides, what we are left with is 3. So the length of one side of a cube is 3 unit. So calculate the square of this value. Okay, so calculate the square of this, simply multiply it by itself. So its square is equal to 561.69. So the square root of this is actually, so the square of this is actually approximately this, and rounding off it to the nearest integer, what will be left with is 562. Okay, so let's see problem number 14. So calculate the cube of 7.4. Okay, how we can calculate it? 7.4 into 7.4 into 7.4. Okay, that is how you can calculate the cube of 7.4. So cubing it, what we are left with is 405.224. So it is approximately 405.224. So let's see, a square garden has sides approximately 5 meters. Okay, what is the approximate area? So garden is square, right? It is a square. So for square of length A, its area is equal to what? Area is equal to A square. So it will be equal to 5 square. that is equal to 25. So it will be approximately 25 since the side are approximately 5. So area of square is equal to a square. So that is equal to 5 meter. So one length is 5 meter. So putting the number in the formula, we are left with it will be a square. Okay. So approximately the area of the garden is 25 square meter. Let's see problem number 16. So you are walking around the edge of rectangular park. That's roughly 10 meters in length and 7 meters in width. So we have a rectangular park right here. Okay. So that is 10 meter in length and 7 meter in width. Okay. So approximately how far will you have walked by the time you complete the one full round? Okay. So it asks us to find out the perimeter. So perimeter is equal to, so perimeter is equal to what? 2 into length plus 2 into width. So that will be equal to 2 into 10 plus 2 into 7. It will be equal to 20 plus 14 is equal to 34. Okay. So to find the distance you will walk around the park, you need to find the perimeter P. So given length is equal to 10 meter, breadth is equal to 7 meter. So 2 into length plus breadth, that is equal to 17 into 2 is equal to 34. Okay. As you have calculated here, 34 meter is the correct answer. Okay. So by the time we complete one full round, we will have approximately 34 meter walked. Okay. So let's see the problem number 17. A circular pond has a radius of about 4 meter. And what's the approximate area of the pond? So we'll use the formula pi r square is equal to area. Right. So this will be equal to pi 3.14 into r square, that is equal to 4 into 4. That will be equal to 3.14 into 16. So this will be the correct answer. So this will be equal to what? So this will be equal to 50.24 because 3.14 into 4 square is equal to 3.14 into 16. That is nothing but 20.24. So rounding it off up to 1 decimal point, we are left with 550.2. Okay, this square meter. Let's see problem number 18. So a rectangular field measures approximately 37.2 meters in length and 19.8 meters in width. So calculate the approximate area and perimeter. So perimeter is equal to 2 into length plus width. So that will be equal to 2 into L is equal to 37.2 plus 19.8. So 37 plus 20. That is equal to what? 57 into 2. 57 into 2. That will be equal to 114 meter perimeter. So area will be what? Area is equal to length into breadth. So 37.2 into 19.8 will be the answer. Okay. So area is equal to length into width, that is equal to 736.56 square meter approximately. So calculating the approximate perimeter, 2 into length plus width, so it will be 2 into 57 is equal to 114 meter. So the approximate area is 736.56 square meter and the approximate perimeter is 114 meter. Okay. So let's see. So what we have right here is what? Let's see problem number 19. A circular swimming pool has an approximate radius of this much amount. So calculate the approximate area and circumference of perimeter. So area is equal to what? Pi r square. So pi into 8.5 whole square, that is equal to 26.98 square meter. Okay, you have square meter because it is multiplied twice. So step 2, calculate the approximate circumference, that is equal to 2 pi r. So it will be equal to what? To 53.51, that is 2 into 3.1814. So it will be 3.14 into 8.5. That is this much rounded off up to 2 decimal places. So area will be equal to approximately this much and circumference will be this much. Let's go for 20. So 1 kilometer is approximately equal to this much miles. So down how many miles is 5 kilometers? So 5 into 0.62. So this will be the correct answer. So it will be 331. Okay. So it will be 31. 3.1 actually. 3.1 mile. Okay. So 1 kilometer is approximately 0.62 miles. To convert it into 5, we multiply it by 5. So 3.1 miles. So 3.1 miles is the correct answer. Okay. So that's enough for today. Thank you.